At Water Heater Man, we specialize in repairing and replacing all water heaters. We service the OKC Metro and surrounding towns with fast, reliable service. We keep our vans fully stocked with essential parts needed for basic repairs, and new tanks are always on the vans ready to go. We offer free estimates on all jobs with financing options available. We match manufacturer's warranty for all newly replaced water heaters. We'll get your water heater back up and running as fast as possible so you don't have to put your life on hold waiting for service. Give us a call today. 405-844-TANK. That's 405-844-8265. Go Wildcats!
Presenting Regato Ranch, located within the Cashion School District and offering homebuyers the experience of small-town charm with a modern world of shopping, dining, and healthcare just minutes away. Situated east of Highway 74, Regato Ranch boasts 1-acre home sites with privacy and ample space to retire or raise a family.
To build your next home from the ground up or to inquire about new properties currently for sale, contact Brandon or Shannon Cotter with Iron Creek Homes and C7 Realty.
Come find your forever home at Regato Ranch.
And go Wildcats!
For 31 years and counting, Community State Bank has taken great pride in being your hometown bank. With branches located in Cashion, Dover, and Hennessy, CSB strives to reflect the small-town hospitality these communities are known for. Our friendly staff is here to serve you and provide one of the best banking experiences around, equipping our customers with the latest in banking technology combined with a personal, down-home relationship. Come into one of our local branches or visit us at www.mycsb.com. Community State Bank, small-town banking, the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Cashion FBC is a church seeking to grow in Christ and our love for the body of Christ. With ministries from children to youth to adults, we strive to present the gospel in an engaging and meaningful way. Sunday school meets at 9:45 a.m. and worship starts at 11 a.m. Children and youth meet on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Please check our website at cashionfbc.org for more information, and we hope to see you this Sunday, located a half-mile east of Cashion.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys and Pop Tech school.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself.
Sir, you okay?
Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do you.
Oklahoma Career Tech.
Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape is not your ordinary pool builder. From traditional to exotic and anything in between, our staff offers paramount quality and service through the entire design and build process. We provide service to the entire OKC Metro and surrounding towns. So relax, knowing our team is wholeheartedly committed to building a trusting and lasting relationship with you. Visit us on Facebook or give us a call today at 405-285-9729. Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Kyle and Gina Van Druff have the answers to all your real estate and insurance needs. These guys will have you covered in a one-stop shopping experience. They are local agents, local supporters, and active in the Cashion community. They are also proud parents of past and present Cashion students. Kyle and Gina help their clients make the right choice. Don't wait till it's too late. Call 405-607 4300. Go Wildcats and number 88. Let's have a great year.
Walk it up. Get you some.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Storm season is coming, people, and your first choice for roofing needs should be Rhino Roofing. Locally owned and operated, the Rhino specializes in all types of repair and replacement. Large scale, traditional, modern, unique roof lines, they can do it all. Protect your home and your family with the specialized services of Rhino Roofing. Visit our Facebook page today and make an appointment. Rhino Roofing is all the hype for any roof type.
Looking for a solution to your water well problem or just needing a new well drilled? Western Drilling does water well drilling and repair. They are experts in pumping system installation, troubleshooting, and repair. Western Drilling works with domestic, ag, and irrigation wells. Give them a call today and explore all the solutions. Western Drilling supports Cashion High School. Go Wildcats!
All right, welcome Saturday night basketball live from Cashion, Oklahoma. We've got playoff District 1 Area 3 matchup between the Cashion Wildcats, 11-12, and the 0-18 Stroud Tigers. I'm Neiman and Bobby. Appreciate you guys joining us. If you missed it, you missed a good one. Just earlier, the Cashion Lady Wildcats moved 11-13 with a huge victory, 63-45 over the number 16 ranked Stroud Lady Tigers. Stroud Tigers moved to 16-7 on this evening. A huge win here, and it was all Megan Schaefer on the inside, and it was all Cashion from the arc. It was an amazing night. Megan Schaefer at 24. She came back after that tough outing against Dale last Monday night with a vengeance. Reese Williams with 5 made threes, had 15. Lauren Jenkins with 11. Westerhoff with 6. Addison McCracken with 5. And Abby Hobgood with 2. The Wildcats, again, district champs. Sorry about not having the trophy presentation for you on CWTV. We cut it short and came in here to the boys' game. But, again, it was very nice. The girls were excited and loved seeing that as they move on to the winter side of the District 1, of Area 3. We'll face the CHA Lady Crusaders next Thursday at 6 o'clock. The boys are going to look to join them. If they win, they'll go ahead and move on to the winter side as well to face the CHA Crusaders at 7:30, and those games will be in Stroud. Wildcats got to take care of Stroud here in the meantime. Wildcats, tough loss. It was not fun at Dale, and for most teams it's not. Wildcats were off in a little bit situation. Gave it their best on the inside out, got into foul trouble. Give credit to Coach Edmondson, the Dale Pirates. They're undefeated, and they're undefeated for a reason. As they're number 1 in Class A. For the Wildcats, it was okay, but the tough thing was losing Camden Miller, the sophomore starting point guard for the Wildcats. He hurt his foot, and will be sitting out today's game, and he'll be joining Drake Woody, who's also hurt as well. So most likely going to see a shake-up in the starting lineup. Might see maybe a Max Brown, maybe even an Anthony Wilburn. Both boys have been coming off the bench. Caleb Schaefer has been starting as of late over the injured Drake Woody, as the Wildcats have kind of gone twin towers. But we'll see what happens here as the Wildcats will try to match up with the Stroud Tiger team. And the Stroud Tiger team, led by Coach Brad Moody, no seniors or juniors, all sophomores and freshmen. I don't think I've ever seen that. I've seen in situations where you might have, like, let's say, 3 sophomores, like the Dale Pirates. They've had 2 or 3 sophomores and a couple of freshmen, but nothing like this from this situation or scenario. Not outside of Dale from last year. So we'll take a look at again the Stroud Tigers. Last 5 losers at Meeker, at Chandler, at Ripley, at Okemah, and at home losers to Holdenville. Point totals range between 10 to continue that here at home with Cashion Wildcats. Getting a couple of injuries to kind of work through, so Wildcats will have to kind of reset their rhythm and lean on guys like Jackson Vandruff, Nathan Abavi, and Chance Acord. The Wildcats on the season have been shooting right around 38% from the field, 29% from three-pointer, 52% from free throw. Again, if they take care of the ball and make their free throws, it's going to be a good scenario and situation for them. Wildcats leading scorer is Jackson Vandruff with 12.5. Right behind him is Nathan Abavi, the junior guard, with 10.1, and Chance Acord with 9.0. Other guys of interest, Caleb Schaefer, 4.3, Max Brown, 1.1, and Anthony Wilburn, 1.5. So, losing Woody, who scores about 6 a game, gets a few rebounds, and losing Miller, who scores almost 8 points a game. It's about 14 points that we'll see if they have the ability to make up on the Cashion side of things. Most likely, we'll have to lean on Nabavi, Vandruff, and Acord on the offensive side of the basketball. So we've got the buzzer. We'll have starting lineups here, so we'll send it down to the camera mic. You guys can soak up the atmosphere here as the Wildcats and the Stroud Tigers getting ready to battle here. Class 2A, District 1, Area 3 playoffs.
Starting lineup for boys game tonight. Sophomore number 1, Jordan Lindsay. Sophomore number 2, Rocky Mitchell. Sophomore number 21, Joshua Fowler. And sophomore number 24, Jason Preston.
Bro, ever since I've been sleeping, he will have
And now the starting lineup for Cashion Wildcats are junior number 1, Nathan Abavi. Sophomore number 2, Anthony Wilburn. Senior number 3, Max Brown. Junior number 5, James Acord. And senior number 11, Jackson Vandruff.
All right, so you heard it there from our man Jeremy Branson, Nathan Abavi, Chance Acord, Jackson Vandruff. Joining them now will be Anthony Wilburn, the sophomore forward, and senior guard Max Brown. So little change up there with all the injuries, and Max Brown and Anthony definitely earning the opportunity to go out there and get that start. Wildcats, white tops, white bottoms, little maroon outline and lettering and numbers. Stroud Tigers, blue tops, blue bottoms, white trim. Just in case for those folks out there who may be colorblind, I don't know, but I like to make sure and kind of offer up colors. It's always a good thing to do. Appreciate you guys joining us here. Again, playoff basketball. Winner will go on to the winner's side, 7:30 to take on the Crusaders of CHA Thursday night. Loser will be taking on Meeker, same Thursday in Stroud, right around, I believe, 3:30. All right, so we've got basketball. Vandruff versus Presley on the tip. Wildcats with the win. It'll be Nabavi at point guard as he moves over from the 2 to the 1 as Camden Miller gets that foot injury taken care of. A double screen Alley-oop to Max Brown, or to Brown. He'll go reverse layup, no good. Had an opportunity there on the start. Love that play call. That was a Jacob Woody call there. Straight up Vandruff with the block, with the rebound quickly into Max Brown hands. He's already shown you what he can do. Nabavi will work right side now as Acord's on the baseline. He'll try to work that high screen. Dump down to Vandruff. Nice find. Count it. Nice work by Vandruff on the roll. Assist to Nabavi. Wildcats get first blood, 2-0, right at 7:22. And if that Stroud and Cashion girls game didn't have enough action, this one is taken up right for it. It's a little cut there by number 2, Dylan Baker. The sophomore doesn't get the basket. He draws the foul against Max Brown. And again, this is an athletic team. Don't let the record fool you. Again, a very athletic team. They'll run, they'll move. And this is right up their alley. Actually, that foul went against Jackson Vandruff. That's a shame. I thought that was going to go against Max. Free throw is up, in and out for Baker, the sophomore. So we'll have to watch Vandruff there. Caleb Schaefer, most likely the first player off the bench here for the Wildcats. Been in the starting rotation the last few years, again, last few weeks, averaging right around 5 points. He gets that one. So first points for the Stroud Tigers. 2-1, Wildcats up. 7-11 here. Nabavi working that high screen into Vandruff. He gets bumped a little bit, loose ball. Max Brown will get it out to Acord. Baseline 3. That's a little long. Brown fighting for the rebound into Wilburn. Nabavi will open 3, top of the key. That's long. Wildcats a little too excited here from the arc. Rebound in the hands of number 24, Presley, and now back up to Beck. Nabavi on him. Good work there by Acord, holding his ground against Jordan Lindsay, and we'll have a charge call there. So good work there by Vandruff on the block. First foul against Stroud. That'll go against the big guy, Cashion Presley. He doesn't look like a sophomore to me. Probably gets that quite a bit. I bet mom and dad had to carry around the birth certificate wherever he went when he played Little League football and baseball. Big kid. He's just a sophomore. Looks like a grown man. Nabavi high post looking for the screen. He'll have spin move back to the cup. Doesn't get the layup. Great move by Nabavi. He'll have to go back to that inline turnover as number 2, Dylan Baker. A lot of contact. So the Wildcats going to have to continue to kind of understand how the officiating goes. We talk about it all the time, a 2-man crew. Big thanks to these guys. Appreciate they coming out. Again, they are assigned by the OSSAA. Back screen of Brown. He loses it, and he'll get fouled. Little bobble there as Brown would have had the easy layup. But unfortunately, he has a Stroud Tiger, Joshua Fine, sitting on top of him. That'll be his first foul. 2 fouls on Stroud. Looks like Caleb Schaefer's going to come in for Vandruff. And he'll get their out-of-bounds call. Nabavi on the end line. Nabavi will get that. Cross pass to Brown. Actually out to Acord. Baseline. He'll work back out. Get to Nabavi. Wildcats will reset up 2-1. Wildcats have had a ton of looks, just haven't had the chance to get the ball to fall. Let's see if this one goes. Acord just a little long. Rebound, and that'll be over the back. Max Brown. Going to go Joshua Fine. So if you're a Stroud Tiger, this is how you would want it to go out. Wildcats have had opportunities. Haven't been able to take advantage of it. Wildcats in the zone here. Baseline jumper by Fine. In and out. Rebound to Acord. He averages right around 6 or 7 a game. Quickly down right side. He'll go to Nabavi. Nabavi will reset around the horn to Wilburn. Bobby will look for left hand. He'll cup it around. Let's see if he'll look for a screen and roll that isn't there. Max Brown and Schaefer in the short corner. Little 3-man weave. Wilburn to Nabavi. Nabavi will go to the cup, and he'll get the foul call. That's the correct call as Nabavi gets bumped in the air. That one will go against Dylan Baker. I think that is his, I guess that's just his first. I thought that may have been his second. Out of bounds, Wildcats. Acord will get it. Baseline 3 is up. In and out, fighting for the rebound. Stroud Tigers. Wildcats getting looks, just not getting anything to fall. Baker jumper over Schaefer, and it's good. He's got 3. Stroud Tigers take the lead, 3-2. Again, in the favor of the Stroud Tigers. The Wildcats can't get anything to work. Bobby to Wilburn. Wilburn passes up the 3. Back out to Acord. Acord to the cup. No foul call. Fighting for the rebound underneath. Wow. A lot of contact. No call. Tigers will work back up. Wildcats in a zone. 2-3 look. Beck will slow it up. Nabavi pokes it out. Good work there by Nabavi. Vandriff will come back in. We got substitution here. Also, Tristan Baker, the freshman, will check back in. Will check in for the first time for Joshua Fine. So Max Brown will have a seat. So we'll go double towers here with Schaefer and Vandriff. Open three from the wing. It's good. Jordan Lindsay. That's a 6-2 lead for the Stroud Tigers, up 4. Oh, Nabavi had Caleb on the curl, decides to pull back out. Probably wise choice. He'll reset. Again, a zone look here. Actually, a man look, I apologize, for the Stroud Tigers. Wilburn up top with the ball, matched up with Beck. Vandriff, he's going to work it. A lot of contact. He'll get it to go. I like it. Jackson Vandriff matched up against the much smaller Tristan Baker. That's the matchup that they wanted. Wildcats finally get a bucket. It's been a while. 4 minutes here into the first quarter. Wildcats down 2, 4-6. Bobby hounding Baker up top. Stolen. Oh, it did. Great job. Excellent work there by Vandriff hounding Tristan Baker. It goes off of him, out of bounds. Turnover to the Wildcats. Wildcats down 2, 6-4. When these shots start to fall, things will certainly open up down low. Vandriff, high catch. Acord will baseline drive to the cup, off the glass. It's good. Great job by Chance Acord. Does a great job. Great body control for the junior. Quarterback for the Wildcats. A little short stop for the and pitcher for the Wildcat baseball team. Beck up top. No push off there. Almost gets the chance on the steal there as Nabavi is intended on the wing to Lindsay. Beck with the 3. Vandriff will let that one go out of bounds. And we'll have another substitution here as Joshua Fine checks in for Jordan Lindsay, who made that last 3 for the Tigers. Tie game, 6-all. Again, if you're a Stroud Tiger, I mean, you'll take it right now. Wildcats have been missing from all angles. Bobby worked across that double screen. Kick out to Acord. Baseline draws it back to Nabavi. Nabavi passes up the open 3. Had a chance. Didn't like it. Vandriff working hard on the low block. Acord will pull the trigger from 3. That's short. Vandriff fighting for the rebound in the hands of Joshua Fine. One and done for the Wildcats. Cashion's just a little out of sorts tonight. And again, that's what happens when you now have 2 starters that are out of the mix, trying to find their rhythm. Entry pass to the short corner. Shot no good. Rebound tipped out by Nabavi to Acord. Quickly down, right side. Nabavi has the baseline drive. He gets knocked to the ground. No foul call. It's a situation maybe Nabavi just continue to dribble out and not worry about the reverse layup. It's a shame he didn't get that call after some of the calls that have been called today. Needs to stay under control. Wildcats on defense, 210. Goodness, wow. 3 balls up by Dylan Baker. Makes that one. Unique form there for the sophomore, number 2. 2 made 3s, and that's the difference here for the Stroud Tigers. As they're making their 3s, the Wildcats aren't. Down 3, under 2. Schaefer hands it off to Nabavi. Wildcats will reset, 145. High catch inside to Schaefer. Draws the crowd. Hook is no good. Schaefer was deep. It was a good look. Maybe if he would have turned and faced. Dumped down inside. Vandriff with a rebound. Great job, Nabavi. Right side. Push it. To the basket. Are you kidding me? Nabavi with the missed shot. Absolutely destroyed by 2 Stroud Tigers in the middle of the lane. 3-pointers no good. And we're going to have a foul here over the back. It'll be Cashion basketball. Again, we appreciate our officials. We don't always agree with them. A couple of drives there by Nabavi. I'm not sure if he set something. He was nice to them earlier. Handed the ball off to them. So Wilburn will go ahead and bring the ball up. 1 minute. 2 fouls against number 24, Casey Presley, on that over the back. Wildcats down 3, 6-9. Not the offensive outing that they were hoping for. Wilburn trying to figure out where to go with it. Baseline three is up. That's missed. Nabavi fighting for its loose ball. Quickly out is Beck. Fast break. And he'll get the foul. That's going to be 2 on Vandruff. Vandruff didn't need to do that. I'm not sure if Beck would have made it. Second foul on Vandruff. It's a third foul against the Wildcats. Caleb Schaefer will be checking in for him after the first shot of 2 here for Beck. Makes the first free throw. Typically, players that go to the rack get the fouls caught for him, and Beck did get there. Let's see if it'll happen for the Wildcats. It's his 2. He's got 2. 40 seconds. Wildcats down 5. Again, had a bucket at 4 minutes and have been held scoreless since. Loose ball, turnover by Wilburn. Wilburn having to pick up a lot of the duties here. Jordan Lindsay, 3 balls up, in and out. Nabavi with the rebound, 19 seconds. He's got to hustle up here. 10 seconds. Wildcats will go 4 high. Acord back to Nabavi. Open 3. Top of the key. Rebound is no good. Shot no good. And that'll be end. The Wildcats down 6-11. Not a great start. We'll go to timeout. Be right back. Cashion Wildcats TV.
Legacy Insurance and Financial Services is proud to be on Main Street in Cashion, Oklahoma, supporting our Wildcats while riding business throughout Oklahoma and surrounding states. Legacy agents who share over 40 years of experience will shop many carriers to fulfill all of your insurance and investment needs. We welcome face-to-face meetings, but if your needs require an online virtual relationship, we are versed at those too. Let the team of Chris Gibson, Chris Cochran, Aaron Phoenix, and Christina Branson at Legacy Insurance and Financial Services help you build your own legacy, one you will be proud to live and to leave.
All right, welcome back. Cashion Wildcats TV, live from Cashion, Oklahoma. District playoff starting here. District 1, Area 3. Stephen Nabavi, my man Maddox Gibson, and Hank Brown bringing tonight's action here as the Wildcats taking on the Stroud Tigers. And Wildcats, we want to give a little credit to the Stroud Tigers. They're up 11-6. Wildcats have just been ice cold from the field. Jackson Vandruff with 4. I apologize. Chance Acord with the other 2. Wildcats can't get to the line. No free throws allowed for them. Give credit to Stroud Tigers. They've gone to the line 3 times. They've got 3 points from there and 2 big threes, one from Dylan Baker and one from Jordan Lindsay. And they'll have the ball out of bounds, up 5, 11-6. Again, very young Stroud Tiger basketball team, all sophomores and freshmen. Wildcats coming with Nabavi, Acord, Schaefer, Brown, and Wilburn. Jackson Vandruff in foul trouble with 2. He'll be on the bench here to start the second quarter. Beck up top, Wilburn on him. Wildcats in a little zone here. Dylan Baker having the greatest night of his life. He's got another 3. He's got 8 points. Actually, he's got 9 of the 14 for Stroud. He's feeling it. It's an 8-point lead here for the Stroud Tigers. Wildcats have seen zone quite a bit. Just don't know. It seemed like they don't know how to handle it. Nabavi passes up the baseline jumper, passes up the baseline drive. He's been aggressive, he's been bumped and hit, just haven't gotten to the line yet. Wildcats will slow it down here as they extend out this man defense. Nabavi will go to the rack, off the glass. Finally, it's good. Good job and a good draw up there. Work with Chance Acord. Nabavi has his first points of the game. Wildcats finally answer after about 5 minutes of not scoring. A little zone, loose ball. And that'll go out of bounds. Cashion basketball. So good work by the defense on the trap there on the sideline. Wildcats trying to get some offense off their defense here. All right, so Nabavi bringing up it again. Cam Miller, who's hurt, typical point guard here for the Wildcats. Replaced with Wilburn. Drake Woody, who's been out. Acord, little spin move in the lane, no good. Gosh, just short. One and done for the Wildcats as Beck brings it up against Wilburn. Skip past to Baker. He's been the hot man. Wildcats need to find him. They'll leave Lindsay alone. He's got the other 3, and he's got another one. Red hot Stroud Tigers from behind the arc. 4 made threes on the night. That's 12 of their 17 points. Down 9, biggest lead of the night for the Tigers. Wildcats will come back. Acord will dump down, turnover, looking for Schaefer. Was maybe thinking Schaefer was going to come back to the low block. Wildcats staying active with their hands. Jumper no good. Schaefer with the rebound. We'll get it to Nabavi. Good work. Sky and high is Caleb Schaefer. Wildcats holding the Stroud Tigers empty on that possession. Double screen. Nabavi will curl back. He'll go to the cup. He'll get the basket. No call on the contact, but we'll take it. And we'll have a timeout here. The Wildcats cut it to 7. We'll take a timeout ourselves. Be right back. CWTV. All right, welcome back out of the timeout. Appreciate you joining us on here. Playoff time, Cashion, Oklahoma. Stroud Tigers in town, District 1, Area 3. And it's the Stroud Tigers up 17-10 on the Wildcats, red hot from behind the arc. They've had 4 made threes already here in the first quarter and a half. Max Brown up to, Carson Gump. Is that Carson Gump? We had a 5-second call. Is that Max Brown? It is Max Brown. And that's what we've been talking about all year. Max Brown, defensive gem. Rebounding gem. The kid's an amazing athlete. Fantastic turnover there. Wildcats were down 9. They were able to get the basket there from Nabavi last time. Cut it to 7. Wilburn with the ball to Nabavi. Let's see what we do here on the spin around. Acord loose ball. That's picked up by Beck. And we'll have a foul down low. And let's see here, finally the officials will switch. So maybe we'll get the other official on the baseline to get us a call here. So a good take there by Beck, a little behind the back. Turnover from Acord there into the hands. Loose ball on the basket's not good. Free throw's not good, but give credit to the freshman, Jacob Beck. Great athletic move to the basket. Wildcats with 4 fouls, Stroud with 4 fouls. Beck 2 for 3 from the line. Take that 3 for 4. Stroud almost outscoring the Wildcats just from the free throw line alone. Wildcats, I don't believe, have gone to the line yet tonight. Jackson Vandriff, who's checked in with 2 fouls, will get it to Acord. Wilburn will curl back up from Acord. Shoot the 3 from the baseline. Bang! Anthony Wilburn, Wildcats needed that. Their first 3 of the day. Cut it to a 5-point lead, 18-13. Stroud up. Wildcats back on D. Back up top. Wildcats in a man. Good work there by Nabavi. Loose ball. Anthony, good work on the baseline against Joshua Fine. And we'll get the charge. There it is. Great job. Excellent call by the baseline official. Jackson Vandriff straight up didn't move. Beck with a good little take there, left hand. We'll have substitution here as number 24, Casey Presley. I think he's got 2 fouls, checks back in for Jordan Lindsay. Coach Moody wanting a little bit more height there. Moody, a big kid. Looks about 24, just a sophomore. Wilburn with the ball. We'll get it into Vandriff high. Draws a lot of contact. Back to Wilburn. Acord, a lot of hands on him, a lot of contact. Are you kidding me? Max Brown with the run out to Nabavi. Open 3, top of the key. Vandriff with the save. Nabavi went long on his last 3s. He decided to go short. Too short on that one. He can't find his rhythm. Acord will have his seat. Caleb Schaefer will check in. That was a missed opportunity for the Wildcats. First quarter was 6-11. Not much of offense. Not much more here as we're under 4. 13-18. Dylan Baker, I hope you're 18. You need to go to the casino. He banks in another 3. He has 3 made threes. I want to say he's actually 3 for 3 from 3 tonight. Back to an 8-point lead for Stroud. And got to give credit to Stroud Tigers. You know, they're making baskets. Wildcats aren't. Anthony Wilburn loose and weak with the ball. Beck off another steal, and a layup is good. He's got 5. 10-point lead, 23-13. Bobby, a little high post catch to Vandruff. That's knocked out of his hands. Nabavi will catch, shoot for 3. Bang! He finally gets uncorked. Nabavi with 7. Let's see if that'll keep him going. 23-16. Wildcats finally sorting the heat up. Still too many turnovers, and they haven't been able to get to the free throw line. Baker through the lane, and it's good. Dylan Baker, have a night. He is the scoring output for the Stroud Tigers. A little unorthodox three-point shot, but certainly making things happen for himself. Bobby will press back out. Should have crossed back over to his left. He's looking for that double screen up top for Vandruff. 2:17 on the clock. Wildcats down 9. Vandruff matched up now. Stops his dribble back into Nabavi on the baseline. Back out to Schaefer. Schaefer holds on, had Wilburn. Back out to Nabavi. Nabavi should have gone ahead and went to the rack. I know he hasn't gotten any calls tonight, but still should have tried to get back to the basket. That's kicked. I don't know what shirt. Wildcats continue to work the right side. There might be a chance to work the left. And again, you know, we got A-Court coming back in. I think that's the right move for the Wildcats. Get a little bit more offense out there. Wildcats with a few players here, again, trying to find their rhythm. 136, Nabavi now up top against Joshua Fine. A-Court open 3, passes it up. And we'll have a foul, thankfully. And that's what happens. See, that's what happens when you switch up the officials. Now we have the other official, but hopefully he might call it for us. In this situation, it was a good call as Nabavi has been hounded the entire game. Second foul against number 21, Joshua Fine on the inline as Wilburn and Nabavi. Angle 3 is up. In and out. Fighting for the rebound, Schaefer. He'll go over the back. And that'll be the 15th foul against the Wildcats. Stroud's got 6. It's a good look by Nabavi, just didn't go. Wildcats ice cold. Little 2-2-1 pressure here. Loose ball as Beck gets it. We'll have a timeout here as Coach Moody calls that one. We'll leave it here. So you got to give credit, you know, again, the scouting report, again, against the 0-18 Stroud Tigers. Athletic group, you know, younger, not experienced, obviously. Not necessarily as fundamentally sound as maybe some other teams we've seen, but you got to give them credit. They've made 5 threes today already here in the first quarter, in the first half. Dylan Baker has 3 of those 5. He has 9 plus 4, 13. He has 14 of the 25 points for Stroud. So, you know, I don't know what the scouting report was, but Dylan Baker having himself a day. Let's see if that stays going for the Stroud Tigers. Let's see if the Wildcats can get a little uncorked. Wildcats will go with Colton Niemeyer in there as Jackson Vandruff has a seat. With a minute, most likely see Jackson off of the he was out of bounds. Good call by the official. So Dylan Baker, heat check. As Vandruff checks back in for offense, so we'll see Colton Niemeyer go back to the bench. And we'll see a little bit of that here in the next minute and 5 seconds. See if the Wildcats can get something going here, down 9. Maybe get a score and a stop and maybe a chance right before half. Haycord, 3-ball, a little long, rebound in the hands of 24, Cason Presley. $30 seconds here. Looks like Stroud will try to hold for last possession. Nabavi hounding back. double dribble. It was called. Excellent work there by Nabavi on the defense, getting the turnover. A little too much dribbling there by Beck. I think Coach Moody letting him know. 28.3 on the clock. What has been horrifically ice-cold night. I think Jack Frost has entered Cashion Gym here. Wildcats will hold for last. Try to see if they can cut this to 7 or 6 points. 15 on the clock. Little 3-2 look here. Let's see if we get a high screen. We'll have a roll. Little switch. Alley-oop. Intended for Chance Acord. Wildcats try to run that play again. Pass a little bit too much inside and too high for Acord. Cole Tishner checks in along with Colton Niemeyer as Acord and Vandriff have a seat. Dylan Baker at the count it. Nobody wanted to stop him. Dylan Baker having a night. And that'll be the end of the second quarter as it is a 11-point lead for the 0-18 Stroud Tigers. We'll go to timeout. Come on back. We've got second half action after a bit.
Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree is dedicated to championing our clients through complicated and challenging litigations. We pride ourselves on a proven track record of success, brought forth by fierce litigation skills. The lawyers and staff of our firm are dedicated to effective and personalized representation for every client who entrusts our service. Uncompromising integrity, unparalleled results. Call Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree, 405-232-1211.
Founded by Jesse and Amy McCracken, Rural Pest Solutions is a Cashion-based, family-owned and operated company. Our focus is on providing the highest level of customer service while effectively treating many common invaders, including spiders, ants, roaches, mice, mosquitoes, fleas, ticks, and termites. Flexible scheduling and superior customer service are our top priority. Call us today to schedule your appointment, 405-283-6565.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
I'm Todd Miller, and this is Grain & Grange. Still the coolest furniture store you've never heard of. Come see us.
At Water Heater Man, we specialize in repairing and replacing all water heaters. We service the OKC Metro and surrounding towns with fast, reliable service. We keep our vans fully stocked with essential parts needed for basic repairs, and new tanks are always on the vans ready to go. We offer free estimates on all jobs with financing options available. We match manufacturer's warranty for all newly replaced water heaters. We'll get your water heater back up and running as fast as possible so you don't have to put your life on hold waiting for service. Give us a call today. 405-844-TANK. That's 405-844-8265. Go Wildcats!
Presenting Regato Ranch, located within the Cashion School District and offering homebuyers the experience of small-town charm with the modern world of shopping, dining, and healthcare just minutes away. Situated east of Highway 74, Regato Ranch boasts 1-acre home sites with privacy and ample space to retire or raise a family.
To build your next home from the ground up or to inquire about new properties currently for sale, contact Brandon or Shannon Cotter with Iron Creek Homes and C7 Realty.
Come find your forever home at Regato Ranch.
And go Wildcats!
For 31 years and counting, Community State Bank has taken great pride in being your hometown bank. With branches located in Cashion, Dover, and Hennessy, CSB strives to reflect the small-town hospitality these communities are known for. Our friendly staff is here to serve you and provide one of the best banking experiences around, equipping our customers with the latest in banking technology combined with a personal, down-home relationship. Come into one of our local branches or visit us at www.mycsb.com. Community State Bank, small-town banking, the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Cashion FBC is a church seeking to grow in Christ and our love for the body of Christ. With ministries from children to youth to adults, we strive to present the gospel in an engaging and meaningful way. Sunday school meets at 9:45 a.m. and worship starts at 11 a.m. Children and youth meet on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Please check our website at cashionfbc.org for more information, and we hope to see you this Sunday, located a half-mile east of Cashion.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys and Pop Tech school.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself.
Sir, you okay?
Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do you.
Oklahoma Career Tech.
Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape is not your ordinary pool builder. From traditional to exotic and anything in between, our staff offers paramount quality and service through the entire design and build process. We provide service to the entire OKC Metro and surrounding towns. So relax, knowing our team is wholeheartedly committed to building a trusting and lasting relationship with you. Visit us on Facebook or give us a call today at 405-285-9729. Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people.
All right, welcome back. We've got 3 minutes left here before the start of the third quarter. It's your Stroud Tigers that are up over your Cashion Wildcats, 27-16, 11-point lead. Not sure anyone saw this one coming, and this is what happens when you are in the playoffs. Fresh start, new season. Wildcats walking in thinking they were going to walk all over the Stroud Tigers, 0-18 on the season. Bunch of sophomores and freshmen, and they've shown it. Lackadaisical play, poor shooting, a lot of turnovers, and give credit to Stroud Tigers. They've made 5 threes in the first half. Dylan Baker, the leading scorer, with 16, the leading all scorers here in the game. Nathan Abavi with 7, leading the Wildcats. 4 from Jackson Vandriff, 3 from Anthony Wilburn, and 2 from Chance Acord. Again, Camden Miller out with an injury to match. Drake Woody. Wildcats are struggling to find anything to go into the basket, and they're struggling to get to the line. Actually, they had no free throws. The Stroud Tigers, I believe, went 4 for 7 from the line. Got to the line a few times. Wildcats not one time, and it wasn't for the sake of trying. Just a lot of swallowed whistles. So let's see if a few things can change up here for the Wildcats. if Jackson Vandruff is certainly a mismatch problem. I know number 24 sophomore Casey Presley size-wise can match up, but, let's see if the Wildcats will try to work Jackson in a low block a little bit more. He was more catching in the high block and screening and rolling. He did get that opening basket for the Wildcats that way, but he's been kind of quiet. He only has 4 points and picked up 2 fouls, but Wildcats haven't come back out of the halftime locker room. It's got 1:20 left here. We'll see if things can change up for the Wildcats, who again have been ice cold. Cashion, if we had Luke Jenkins or if we had my man Vaughn Rainey, he'd tell you that the first 3 minutes are the most important here coming out. Let's see if the Wildcats can get something going. And they've worked inside and out. Chancey Acord and Nabavi have had a lot of good looks from the outside. Wilburn did hit 1 3. Nabavi hit a 3. But everything inside has come with a lot of contact, and none of the Cashion Wildcats have been able to get to the line, even with 1, 2, or 3 hits or bumps. Let's see if things change. Maybe the officials took a look at the book and said, maybe we should call one of those fouls, get the free throws going. So appreciate you guys joining us here. It is playoff basketball. It is double elimination. The Wildcats, if they're able to come back and get back in this game and win it, will face Christian Heritage, the Crusaders, next Thursday at 7:30. If they lose, they'll face Meeker at 3 o'clock. I believe 3 o'clock, something like that. All right, it'll be Cashion Wildcat basketball. We've got Nabavi, Acord out of bounds, Wilburn, Max Brown, and Vandruff. So there's the original starting 5. Loose ball, Vandruff. He'll go right side, and he'll have a double dribble. So turnover. So just like the game started in the first half, it's begun here in the second half for the Wildcats. Wildcats going to turn up a little bit of pressure here, a little 2-2-1. Wilburn and Nabavi pass across the timeline into Joshua Fine. Wildcats will go back to that man as Beck gets it up front. He'll go left hand, skip pass into Presley. Loose ball on the ground. Oh, gosh. Into the hands of a... Talk about everything going Stroud's way. Wildcats fighting for the rebound. Falls in the hands of Jordan Lindsay, the sophomore. He's able to get that one opposite side. Hand off to Acord. He'll cut back. Little 3-man weave. Skip pass into Bobby. He can't catch it, or he would have an open 3. He'll go to the lane. Reverse layup. Max Brown, and he'll get the foul. We'll get free throws. And Bobby a little out of control. Not sure why he tried the reverse layup. He would have just gone to the basket. He would have had a better chance. So Max Brown to the line. Hey, all right, we got a free throw. Nice work there by man, senior Max Brown. He's first points of the game. Max Brown a paltry 23% from the line, so we'll take that one. 12-point lead here for the Stroud Tigers. Gets both. Back to 11. Wildcats need any type of offensive production they can get, and they'll get the turnover. Almost had the walk on the shuffle, no call, but throws it out of bounds. Bad angle there. Nabavi in the passing lane against Dylan Baker. Wildcats with the ball back. Top of the key again. 3-2 look here on the zone, or actually man. Hand off to Acord. Wildcats continue to work that Cincinnati weave. Nabavi get the lane, and we'll get the call, thankfully. The baseline official doesn't want to call it, but thankfully the lead official wants to go ahead and call the bump. It's a correct call. So Nabavi will get to the line. That's the 4th foul on Joshua Fine, the sophomore. Everything but the basket for Nabavi. Fine will check out. In will come number 11, freshman Tristan Baker. Wildcats have to take advantage when they get to the line. They got to make these. Max Brown did his work. Bobby gets the second one to go. His first points of the second half. He's got 8. Wildcats almost get the steal. Beck will work left side. Wildcats will reset on defense. 6:42. Wildcats down 10. Nabavi will get the rebound. 2-on-2, left side. Get to Acord. Open 3, top of the key. Misses that. Fight for the rebound is Vandruff. Acord with the rebound. Back to Wilburn, 3 from the angle. In and out. Acord fighting for the rebound. Loose ball still. We'll have a foul. That one will go against Wilburn, his first team foul for Cashion here in the second half. Wildcats will stay in that 2-2-1 pressure look here, full court press. Baker almost with a walk into Tristan. They leave Tristan open. He misses that baseline drive. Acord with the rebound. Nababi, baseline floater. No good. Passes up to 3, and he'll get the foul over the back. I like the idea. I know the three-point shot's been tough for Nababi, but when you have a wide-open, standalone, open 3 on the baseline, you got to take it. He drove in, I appreciated, missed the floater. He picks up his first foul on the over the back. Ooh, almost a walk. Wildcats are going to probably have to pressure up here for the rest of the game. Loose ball as Dylan Baker trying to take care of it. He'll go right hand. Cup and curl, and it's good. 12-point lead, 31-19 for Stroud. Acord baseline jumper. It's good. Nice work there by Acord. Good work by Nababi with the assist. Didn't force it. Cuts it back to 10. Wildcats try to get that trap in the corner. Max Brown a little late over there on Baker. Got to be careful not to get the foul, and he will. Let's see, it's on the baseline. So that'll be Max Brown's third foul. Two-three look here for the Wildcats. A little zone look. Skip pass back out to Dylan Baker. Been the hot man. He'll draw a trap look here. Brown on Lindsay. 4:54. Wildcats down 10. It was a 9-point lead. Actually, 11-point lead. I apologize. Baker for 3 again. Hey, man, when he's hot, he's hot. Might be time to go to a box and one. Wildcats have no answer for Dylan Baker, who's having the night of all nights. Now, Bobby needs to keep his face to the basket. I don't know why he's spinning away. He's not doing anything for his team. Getting for that high screen. Off turnover. Beck. That thing's good. He's got 7. 15-point lead, 36-21. Inside pass, nice find. Jackson Vandra finally gets a touch. Good job by Acord finding him. Good relocation. Take a timeout. Wildcats down 13. We'll take a timeout. Be right back.
And our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nixon, Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
Welcome back. Cashion Wildcats TV live from Cashion, Oklahoma. Playoff basketball here, District 1, Area 3. Wildcats taking on the Stroud Tigers, and it's been all Stroud Tigers. Actually, it's all Dylan Baker for the Stroud Tigers. He had 16 at the half. He's got another 5. He's got 21 of the 36 points here for the Stroud Tigers. I don't know what his career high is, but I'm going to bet you it's pretty close to that. Wildcats will show a little pressure here. Looks like they're manning up. Chance Acord now will have Dylan Baker. Down 13 for that high screen. Tipped out. Nice work there by Vandruff. Acord with the basketball off the tip out by Vandruff. Nababi passed up the left-hand drive. Back out to Acord. Good defense by Beck on Nababi down there on the block. See if we can't find Vandruff on the low block. Nababi will curl. He'll get the foul. He wants the basket, but it's up top as Nababi almost got clotheslined by Dylan Baker. Stuck his arm out there to get him across the neck. Second foul on him. Third team foul for Stroud. Nababi on the out of bounds. Finds Acord. Open 3. It's up. It's missed. Baker with the rebound almost out of bounds. Gets it to Beck. They'll go right side. Brown on him. Nababi with the steal, and we'll have a foul. Good work there by Nathan Nababi from behind. Little ninja action there. That's the second foul on Beck. Wildcats getting some opportunities, just not taking advantage of it. Still down 13. Acord looking to find Vandruff. He'll go ahead and take it to the cup. Off the glass, gets a call, count it! Good take there by Chance Acord. He's got 4 here in the second half. That's 6 total. It's the 15th foul against the Stroud Tigers. That's the 3rd against Dylan Baker. So, and one opportunity here for Chance Acord. Wildcats needing anything and everything. Missed the free throw. That one's going to go against Max Brown, trying to tip that one out as Jordan Lindsay falls to the ground. I think it's going to be Max Brown's 4th foul. It is. So Caleb Schaefer checking in. Wildcats down 11. Let's hear the next 2 minutes if they can whittle it down, maybe get a couple stops and a couple of scoring possessions. Layup is no good. Acord with the rebound. Nice work there by Chance Acord again, and that one goes out of bounds. Wildcats self-destructing. All right, so turnover leads to another, rebound to turnover. It'll be Stroud basketball again. Dylan Baker on the in line will get it into Beck. Wildcats will reset. Little extended 2-3. Dylan Baker with the shuffle and the kick. Gonna try to find him on the, and call a walk. It's been there all day. They finally called it, thankfully. Got to put that ball down as you're taking that step. So Wildcats getting breaks here. They're squandering them. They want to get back into this. First step here is to get a bucket here. Get it into single digits, 3 possessions. A 3-man weave into Vandruff. Vandruff will eye it. Go up and count it. Nice work there by Jackson Vandruff, staying patient in the paint. He's got 8. That's an important bucket here. Let's see if Vandruff can make the free throw. The Wildcats, again on the year, 52%. Vandruff himself, 45%. We'll have substitutions. Niemeyer will come in for Wilburn on defense. The Wildcats have cut it to 9, looking to cut it to 8 here. They do. Nice work there by Vandruff. Wildcats finally getting the line here in the second half. They've got 4 made free throws, I apologize. 8-point lead. It was up to 13. Tipped out. Almost. Good effort there by Acord. Wildcats will run some more substitution. Acord going out. Cole Tishner, the sophomore, checking in for him. 2-3 look here. Almost another walk. Bradley walks again. He loses it as Niemeyer will get it out to Nababi. Good work by the Cashion defense. He'll slow it down. We're at 2 minutes. Wildcats down 8. Nababi right side wing looking for that high screen. He'll go ahead and take right side baseline drive. Off the glass, it's good. Nice take by Nababi. We'll have a timeout by Coach Moody. Wildcats on a little run here. Cut it to 6. We'll take a timeout. Be right back.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
All right, welcome back. Third quarter action live from Cashion, Oklahoma. Neiman Ababi, Maddox Gibson, Hank Brown bringing you tonight's District 1 Area 3 playoff action here. Round 1 is the Wildcats taking on the Stroud Tigers. And give credit to the Stroud Tigers. They've been fantastic today behind Dylan Baker, 21 points. He's been phenomenal. He's got 21 of their 36. Wildcats were down 13, as big as 13. They were down 9 at half. They've cut it to 6 here. They've had a lot more opportunities. They'll go ahead and extend out that defense as Beck gets it. Nabavi will get him up top, 148. Kick out to Baker, open three. Dylan Baker misses that one, gets his own rebound. Blocked by Schaefer. Nice work. Loose ball. Nice Cashion defense showing up. Schaefer in the face of Beck. Wow. Gets that one falling backwards. That's a big bucket there for Stroud. Wildcats, nice defensive pressure there. Lead back up to 8 for Stroud. Nababi left side to work off the screen. He has the open three, top of the key. In and out. One and done for the Wildcats. Rebound in the hands of Tristan Baker. And the Wildcats having a chance to get a stop and a score, cutting it to maybe 4, if not 3 now. Will have to protect. As under a minute, the Stroud Tigers have an 8-point lead. See, the Wildcats will try to pressure here. 2-1-2 look here. Dylan Baker throws one up. Colton Niemeyer over the back. That'll be foul number 5. Need to get around the corner and block out. Tell you what, Tristan Baker, not much of an offensive threat, but has hustled his tail off on the rebounding side. Chance Acord checking back in along with Wilburn. 44 seconds on the clock. Stroud ball under the baseline, under the basket. Walk, no call, in the lane, stolen by Wilburn anyway. Fortunate the baseline official missed that. 35 seconds, it doesn't matter. Wildcats will have last possession here, down 8. Bobby will right side. Acord will work through. Wildcats need to take their best shot here. Looks like it'll be last shot. Hand off to Wilburn, back to Nabavi. 14 seconds, they gotta go now. They gotta go now. If they want to get a second chance, they're gonna look at that double high screen. Nabavi to the cup. On the floor, it'll be 1-1 though, so with 4 seconds, Nabavi getting banged around. That one will be the 4th foul against Dylan Baker, the hot man. Nabavi will go to the line. Let's see if he can put these in here right before the end of the third quarter. Nabavi had his choice. He had Acord on the wing, on the baseline for the 3. I think he decided to see what he could do. Colton Niemeyer is checking in for Vandruff here with 4 seconds. Smart move for Coach Hardaway. Don't want any cheap fouls here right before the end of the quarter. So Bobby shooting 1-1. Gets that one. Bobby 2 for 3 from the line. He's a 59% free throw shooter. I guess that one to drop. Cole Tishner will check in for Nabavi. So we've got Tishner, Wilburn, Niemeyer, Schaefer, and Acord. 4 seconds. Beck for 3. Almost gets it. It's been that kind of a day. All right, so after 3, it's the Wildcats 32 and the Stroud Tigers 38. The Wildcats putting up 16-11 versus the Stroud Tigers. So a little bit better of an output. Let's see if they can continue that trend into the fourth quarter and get the victory. We'll go to timeout, be right back with fourth quarter action. All right, fourth quarter action, fresh 8 on the clock, the last 8 on the clock, potentially, barring overtime. Appreciate you guys joining us here on Cashion Wildcats TV, powered by Squirtle, Squirtle.tv. Neiman Abavi, my man Maddox Gibson on the laptop. Got Hank Brown on the camera. Girls winners earlier today, the boys trying to join them. It's been tough sledding, but they've started to inch back into this. Stroud with the ball and the lead, 38-32. We've got Nabavi, Wilburn, Schaefer, Vandruff, and Chance Acord back with the ball. Hot man for the Tigers, Baker, on the bench with 4 fouls. He has 21. And we'll have a charge. So good work there by Nabavi. A little James Harden there, but is able to get as Jacob Beck, the freshman, extends out. Good work in moving his feet and getting in front. That's the 3rd foul against Beck. So good start here for the Wildcats here in the 4th quarter. 7:42 Wilburn with the ball. Man defense here for the Stroud Tigers. See if we can't figure out how to get the ball to Jackson Vandruff. Backdoor cut to Nabavi. Off the glass. No basket, but a foul. Good pass there by Wilburn and good draw up. Typically see Cam Miller doing that with Nabavi. Cam Miller, who's got a hurt foot. Drake Woody with a busted wrist. Wildcats missing a couple guys here. Nabavi will go back to the line. That's the 3rd foul on Casey Presley. Got to make free throws. No turnovers, got to make free throws. Got to take these opportunities. Wildcats down 6. Look to try to cut it to 5 here. If Nabavi can get to 1 out of 2 here on this possession at the line. Gets that one to fall. Bobby with 16, or 13, I apologize. 33-38, Wildcats down 5. Again, Dylan Baker, the man of the hour for the Stroud Tigers, on the bench with 4 fouls. Bobby matched up with Beck up top. Wildcats, little box, little zone look, little spin move. 3 balls up by Joshua Fine, no good, but no one there for the Wildcats. Floaters up by Beck, no good. Fighting for the rebound is Jackson Vandruff, and we'll have a jump ball, and that'll be Cashion basketball. So good work there by Jackson. Cole Tishner checking in for a little offense here. Cole Tishner, a 3-point specialist. Wildcats down 5. 1 minute into the 4th quarter. It's not panic time yet, just 2 possessions, but let's see if the Wildcats can get the lead back. Loose ball, Vandruff to Wilburn. Maybe Coach Tishner needs to call a timeout. We'll see what happens. Acord open from the baseline, doesn't shoot it. Bobby at the paw, will get it, will reset, 6:37 on the clock. Had a chance with that left hand. He'll go to the cup, right hand, layup is good. Nice take by Nabavi. Wildcats within 3, 38-35. Beck off the screen. He'll get the charge. Great call. Jackson Vandruff with his 3rd charge call of the night. That's going to be the 4th foul on Beck. Gets a standing O from the student section. And so Dylan Baker, Coach Dunn Moody's had enough. So Baker's going to check back in. He's been on the bench with 4 fouls. Beck has got 4 fouls. 10 fouls for Stroud, 5 for Cash, and Wildcats will be in the double bonus. See that little Army look here. Nabavi will draw contact. Vandruff with a rebound, put back no good, and he'll get the over the back. Nice work. That'll be 2 fouls for Jackson Vandruff, going up strong, getting the foul. Nabavi had a great look on that one, just didn't get it to fall. But like we talked about in the girls' game, dribble penetration creates defenders in. That allows for offensive rebounds to occur. Jackson Vandruff getting banged up is going to take a chance. It's the 2nd foul against Tristan Baker, the freshman. Vandruff to the line to try to cut this to possibly 1 point. Tishner goes back to the bench. Caleb Schaefer checks in for a little defense here. 6:06 on the clock. Acord fighting for the rebound, and they're going to say over the back. Man, tough call. Thought Acord had every chance on that one. That'll be the 16th foul on the Wildcats. Just chances first. So Vandruff goes 1 for 2 from the line. It's 36-38, a 2-point lead. Beck with the ball. Shakes free, dumps down to Baker. Baker looking for Dylan Baker. Count it, dang it. Dylan Baker comes right in and gets the and one opportunity. Goes back up 38-36. Wildcats extending that defense. Somebody needed to find Baker. Tristan Baker drew the triple team. Didn't need to do that. Just needed one guy on him. Somebody needed to go back and find Dylan Baker. He'll get the and one opportunity and free throw chance here. This is that. Wilburn. So not a bad foul there, but Back up to 4, 36-40, 5:46. Nababi brings it down. Got Schaefer low block. Nababi will work right hand to Wilburn. Got one more pass to Schaefer. To Nababi. Let's see what happens here as Jackson Vandriff relocates to the high post. Looking for that roll. It's not there. Nababi will go to the cup and we'll have a block. Good call. And that'll be 5 fouls on Jacob Beck. I know the Stroud fans are upset, but it wasn't there. So that'll be 5 on Beck. He'll finish the game with 9 points. Good night for him as the freshman will head to the bench. Coming in for him will be number 21, Joshua Fine, and that'll mean Nathan Nabavi will go back to the line shooting 2. Free throws and turnovers. So Nabavi, who wasn't getting to the line at all in the first half, has made 5 free throws thus far here in the second. Cole Tishner looks like he's looking to check in. I think maybe Coach Hardaway was changing his mind. We'll see what happens here. Bobby sinks both. We'll have timeout. We'll take a timeout. Wildcats down 2, 38-40. Come on back.
Kyle and Gina Van Druff have the answers to all your real estate and insurance needs. These guys will have you covered in a one-stop shopping experience. They are local agents, local supporters, and active in the Cashion community. They are also proud parents of past and present Cashion students. Kyle and Gina help their clients make the right choice. Don't wait till it's too late. Call 405-607-4300. Go Wildcats and number 88. Let's have a great year.
Walk it up. Get you some.
All right, welcome back. Fourth quarter action. Wildcats trailed by 5 in the first quarter. They trailed by 11 in the second. They trailed by 6 in the third. They're within 2 here with 5:28 left in the fourth quarter. It has not been a pretty game for the Cashion Wildcats. But give credit to Stroud. You know, they've had a hot night. They've made 6 made threes, led behind Dylan Baker, who's been phenomenal. Wildcats in with Nabavi, Tishner, Wilburn, Acord, and Vandriff. Little pressure here as Dylan Baker tries to break the press. Bounce pass into Presley. Misses that one. Acord with the rebound. And the Wildcats have a chance. Coach Hardaway says slow it down. Nabavi stops his dribble, trying to find Vandriff on the switch. Wow. Getting beat up. Wow. Cashion Presley. So the fouls that weren't necessarily called in the first are being called now. So excellent call there by the lead official. That's the 4th on Presley. That'll send Jackson Vandriff to the line. He'll be shooting 2. And again, it's 2 fouls no matter what for the Wildcats from here on out. So again, free throws and turnovers. Wildcats got to take care of business. Vandriff gets that one. Vandriff makes them both. Hold your breath. Tie ball game. Wildcats have whittled this all the way back. Have an opportunity. Loose ball. Acord sends it, unfortunately, back. That's going to go into the hands of Stroud somehow. Dylan Baker, and that's going to be out of bounds off Vandriff. So Wildcats having a lot of opportunities with the steal there. Somehow Stroud hangs on. Wildcats will now replace Tishner with Max Brown, who's got 4 fouls, and Caleb Schaefer. So Wildcats are subbing in a little bit of defense here, going big. Schaefer cruising around the middle. It'll be Dylan Baker on the out of bounds. The sophomore has been red hot. Lindsey to Baker, baseline. Vandriff matched up with him. High post to Tristan Baker. Lindsey with the 3. In and out. Vandriff with a rebound. The Wildcats with 4:37 have a chance to take the lead, which they haven't had since the opening seconds of the first quarter. Nabavi to the rack. Left-hand layup. Doesn't get it to fall. Had a chance. Oh, great take. We'll have a foul on Nabavi. So that'll send Dylan Baker. I thought he had a walk, but the bump. That'll be second foul on Nabavi. So that'll send Baker to the line. Wilburn will check in for Brown on offense. Nabavi, was a good take. Excellent take. Would do it all over again. Just rimmed out. He just needed to go straight to the cup. Had a little too much English on there. Dylan Baker to the line, shooting 1-1, gets that one. Yeah, and he's been amazing for the Stroud Tigers. Had 16 at half, has 4, 7, 8 in the second half. He's got 24 total, 24 of the 41. It's back to a 2-point lead for the Stroud Tigers. 4:14, Wildcats had their chance. Nabavi had the left-hand layup that rolled in and out. He'll go baseline. He'll curl. Looking for the underneath. The Vandroff. Schaefer with it. The handoff. Acord. 3 balls up. That's off. That'll go out of bounds. Wildcats expending so much energy to get back into this game. Tie it up. Still down 2. See if they got enough gas in the tank. And we'll have a walk. Excellent call. Excellent call by the official. I'm tired of, I don't want to sound like a homer calling it every time, but tons of shuffles and empty pivots. So glad that he called that. Excellent work there by the lead official. All right, 3:47, Wildcats down 2, looking to get that tying bucket or maybe even the lead. Vandroff up top to see him get replaced back in the low block. Let's see if they can find him here. Nabavi, high post. Dump down to Vandroff. Nice find off the glass. No bucket, but he'll get free throws. Dang it. Great draw up as Nabavi flashes to the high post. Acord finds him. Nice little dime into Vandroff in the low block. Vandroff unable to finish, but does get the foul. That'll be the third on Tristan Baker. Vandroff shooting 2. Tie ball game. 42 all, 3:32. Put it on, mark it down. Let's see if the Wildcats can take advantage here. If we need to stop Dylan Baker, we have a charge. And that's number 5. Vandroff with his 4th charge of the night. Worked all the way back and take the lead, 44-42. Was not pretty. Nabavi got stuck on the low block, was pivoting, spin move. Did get a clean look to the basket, didn't fall. Vandroff gets the rebound, doesn't go. Max Brown back out. Vandroff off the miss of Brown on the alley-oop, and it goes. And the Wildcats, again, not pretty tonight, but somehow have figured out how to take the lead, 44-42, and that's with now Dylan Baker and Jacob Beck here for the Stroud Tigers on the bench. For the Stroud Tigers, they've had 3 guys that have scored. They've got Dylan Baker with 24. Jacob Beck, who's on the bench, who's fouled out as well. He had 9. Jordan Lindsay, who has 8, is the only active player here for Stroud that has a point in the game. 3:03. Wildcats going to press it up. Max Brown, Wilburn up top here. Nabavi and Acord at half court. Vandroff down below. Skip past Wilburn, a little slow to get over to the middle. It's knocked out. Acord, loose ball on the ground. Presley with it. He'll get it out to Fine. Fine will shoot the 3. It's off. Max Brown fighting for the rebound in the hands of Tristan Baker. No good. Still loose. Nabavi on the ground. Who's got it? Lindsay with the 3 ball. That's missed. And the Wildcats get the rebound. Wow. Take a breath. 2:30, 4th quarter. Wildcats up 2 with the ball. Man defense, and Bobby right hand. Skip pass. Hand off to Acord through the lane. Goes up and we'll have a charge. It's the right take. I feel bad. Give Stroud credit. Good defense. He did have Brown on the opposite block, but I think it was too late. That's going to be a 3rd for Acord. Full court press. Vandroff tipping it out. Loose ball, still loose on the ground. We'll have a jump ball. So a lot of action there. Turned into a football game. So possession arrow for Stroud. And you had the two strongest guys on the court battling it out. It's Cashion Presley and Jackson Vandruff. Wildcats are going to go 1-3-1 here. Oh. So that's a foul. That's going to go against Max Brown. He's going to foul out. And that'll send number 11, Tristan Baker, to the line. That's the 10th foul, so everyone's shooting 2 from now on. Caleb Schaefer will check in. And listen, we love Max Brown. That's exactly what you're going to get with him. You're going to get hustle, effort, all effort fouls, all effort plays. Tristan Baker shooting 2 here. Well, actually, I apologize. That's Cash Wright. He makes it. First points of the game. We talked about it. The sophomore. Crowd's into it. I'll tell you what, playoff basketball is alive here in Cashion, Oklahoma. Makes both. You got a tie ball game, 44-all. Acord will get a little pressure here as Lindsey picks up Nabavi. Nabavi will work it down. Reverse layup, no good. Nabavi fighting for it. It's going to be tipped out. It should be Cashion ball. It is. Nabavi with a euro under the basket, looking for the reverse layup, looking for a miracle. Not there. 146. 44-all. Wildcats on the baseline. Wilburn off the tip. Wow, that was scary. With that high screen. No roll. Nabavi has the lane. No foul. Wow. Man. Nabavi hit the deck. Stroud down, coming back down. Picked up his pivot. It's a walk. Good call. I think it's a timeout. Coach Hardaway needs to call a timeout, get his crew together. I don't know how many he has left. Wilburn in the inbounds. We'll get a cross. Acord on the handoff. Wilburn to the bucket. Get the bucket. Counted Wilburn. Anthony Wilburn. Tony with the and one. Count it. Great take. Anthony with a great left hand. Got in deep in the lane. Went to the bucket. 4th foul on Tristan Baker. Count it for Anthony Wilburn. His first points here in the second half. Let's see if he can convert this 3-point play. Free throw is up. Short. Caleb Schaefer with the tip out, didn't go. Wildcats up 2. 1 minute. Wow. Cash Wright with the 3-ball. 1-point lead, under a minute. Nabavi to the lane, and one. We get the foul. 2 shots. Cash Wright, sophomore. Again, we got some unique shooting touch, but when it's your night, Stroud Tigers, it's your night. Cash Wright coming in, has 5 points. Nabavi the line here. Important free throws. Nabavi misses the first. It's the second. Tie ball game, timeout. 47-all, 44.5 on the clock. If you're the Stroud Tigers, I'm telling you, Cash Wright is probably not the hero of the day in most cases. I don't know a lot about Stroud Tiger basketball, just as I watch, but give him credit. The kids come in, he hit 2 huge free throws. Comes back and hits a baseline 3 that kind of careened off the backboard, kind of a banker in off the side. He's got last 5 points for the Stroud Tigers. It's tied up. Nabavi hits 1 of 2 here. So if you're the Wildcats, again, it's just play solid defense, create some turnovers. They've created a lot here. No reason to force anything. I'm not sure in terms of foul-wise who you want to, if you have to foul. but certainly try to get that rebound and come back down. So you try to set something up to get Jackson Vandruff the ball. Wildcats, we have Nabavi, Wilburn, Acord, Vandruff, and Schaefer. 44.5 seconds on the clock. Wildcats are going to extend out a little 1-3-1. Joshua Fine with the ball. They're going to look for a trap here. Errant pass going up high. Tristan Baker with the catch. Presley down low. Lindsey to right. He's going to get trapped. They have to call a timeout. It's a good work there with Wilburn and Vandruff. And give credit to Cash Wright, a sophomore, was like, oh man, I'm in trouble. Called the timeout, saved the turnover. So a 26.2. Again, no shot clock in high school basketball. Would really love to have one, especially moments like this. 10 fouls for Cash and 10 for Stroud. So again, double bonus for both teams, no matter what. 2 free throws. All right, so I'm catching my breath as well. I'm going to drink a Diet Coke. 47-all, it'll be Stroud basketball on the sideline near the student section. Wilburn, Acord, Nabavi, Vandruff, and Schaefer. I think it's a situation where you just play straight up. No need to, get a block or be a hero. Somebody unplugged the scoreboard. Let's back up again. Don't worry. We got it. All right, so Wildcats extending it out. It's like they're manning up here on the out of bounds. Inbounds to Lindsey. Find us right up top. Try to get that last shot. No fouls, no fouls. 6 seconds, loose ball. It'll be out of bounds. Wildcat basketball with 3.8. Wow. Timeout, Coach Hardaway. What are you going to draw up? Most likely same sideline. So Wildcats did their work. They got the turnover. Was hoping maybe we could have a little bit more time on the clock. Give credit to Stroud. Probably trying to get that last second there. Probably should have tried a little bit harder, maybe have someone dribble penetrate. If you're the officials, you're like, I don't want overtime. It's been a good one. 47-all. Give credit to the Stroud Tigers. Give credit to the Wildcats, who were down this entire game. It's big. They had the biggest lead for Stroud was 13. They worked it all the way back, tied it up at 42. Tied it back up at 44. Took the lead. Three-pointer by Cash Wright. Gave it back to Stroud. Nabavi hit 1 of 2. We've got a tie ball game. So it'll be Cashion basketball, 47-all. Out of bounds will be Anthony Wilburn. You've got Acord, Nabavi. Nabavi will get it in. I don't know what that was by Nathan Nabavi. He should have kicked it out to Acord. Trying to get to the line. They weren't going to call the foul. Needed to kick that one to Acord. He didn't. So we got overtime. I talked about it. We said fresh 8, maybe the last 8, but it's not. We're going to put another 4 on the on the clock. Wildcats will get an extra timeout. Let's see if the Wildcats have enough left in the tank to get on to the winner side here to take on the Christian Heritage Academy Crusaders Thursday night, 7 o'clock in Stroud. So fresh 4, they'll re-jump. It'll be Cashion Presley versus Jackson Vandruff. They're going to keep going the same side, so the Wildcats will be going towards their home bench, away from us. And again, I believe both teams will get 1 timeout each added. Now the referee's telling him that Hardaway has 1 left, and it looks like Coach Moody has 2. Vandruff with the tip, Wildcat basketball. Wilburn will get it. Schaefer, Wilburn, Vandruff, Nabavi, and Acord here in overtime. Wilburn had that huge and 1 opportunity. Bobby work right side. We'll have a block. Unfortunately, that wasn't called at the end of the regulation, but Nabavi will get it here. That's going to the first foul against Cash Wright, who's come off cold off the bench, has 5 points. Bobby will go back to the line. And shooters roll, gets both of them. Wildcats up 2, 49-47, 3:40 here. Wildcats staying in that little pressure look, trying to get another turnover, almost gets it there. Lindsay to the basket, almost walks. Tristan Baker to the basket. Caleb Schaefer with a huge block. Find a guard, my man. Great job, Caleb Schaefer. He's got 3 blocks at least on the day. He's played very strong in the block. Nabavi up top now, 3:19. With the lead to Acord. Acord to work right side. Wildcats are going to do a little weave here. No rush for the Wildcats here, up 2. .257 under 3. We talked about that shot clock here. This is where the Stroud Tigers would love one. They're trying to hang back. Acord up top. And I think the Wildcats will continue to run this until they get them to extend out. Wildcats do now go 5 out. Nabavi with a crossover right hand, kick out to Schaefer. Bobby says, give it back to me. Dump, God dang it, Nabavi. Nathan Jackson did a great job of clearing out. He needed to get deeper in the lane. He tried to have an absolute perfect pass in there. Should have just got deeper in the lane with the left hand, no reason to force anything. Wildcats still hanging on to a 2-point lead, 49-47. Lindsay up top, Nabavi on him. That's knocked out by Vandruff, and it's going to be Cashion basketball. Baseline official thought that went off of Joshua Fine's knee. .210. Loose ball. Wow. We have a walk call. Let's see. Yep. Good call there by the official. As Cash Wright, hustle play there. Acord dribble penetrated, got it knocked loose. He had it in his hands and rolled around. So it'll be Cashion basketball. Let's see where it's at. So he's going to say it's on the sideline. So Wilburn will head on over there. Nabavi. 2 minutes exactly on the clock. Overtime. Wildcats up 2. 49-47. Bobby left hand. Knocked out. Thankfully, Jackson Vandruff there with the scoop. Skip to Wilburn. Wildcats don't need to force anything. Layups only. 141. To the cup. Bobby hits the back pad. He's got to get back. 128. Lindsay for 3. It's good. Wasted opportunities for the Wildcats. 120 here. Stroud up one now, 50-49. Lindsay with 3 made threes on the night. And Presley will get his 5th foul there as he reaches over the back. It's 2 fouls, so Vandriff misses the first. Wildcats down 1, 50-49. This is that one. Minute 10. Wildcats have to play D here, down 1, and may have to foul. Double dribble. Turnover. All right, 1:03 on the clock. Wildcats down 1. Let's see if they can get a clean look here. Bobby he'll get pushed. He'll go the line. So Vandriff missing those last 2. Let's see if Nababi can hit these 2 and get the lead back. Just a second foul on Cash Wright. He's been matched up on Nababi here since Dylan Baker and Jacob Beck have fouled out. And it'll be a timeout. Coach Moody with 1. We'll take a timeout too. Be right back. Cashion Wildcats TV.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
All right, overtime, 1 minute, 1 second on the clock. Oh, man. If your heart isn't pumping, if you're not tense, then you're not alive. Appreciate you guys joining us here on Cashion Wildcats TV. District 1, Area 3 basketball, playoff basketball. Winner go on to take on Christian Heritage Thursday night, 7 o'clock at Stroud, Oklahoma. Loser will go on to play Meeker, 3 o'clock. Nabavi at the line looking to tie, if not take the lead. 10 fouls for both. Everyone's shooting double bonus. There'll be 2 free throws no matter what for either team. We've got Wilburn, Acord, Nabavi, Vandriff, and Schaefer on the court for the Wildcats. Bobby makes them both. 51-50, 1 point lead for the Wildcats, under a minute. Right to number 15 who's checked in for Stroud. Don't have a name for him, I apologize. Vandriff extended out on Baker, try to get a 5-second call. We'll have a timeout. And that'll be the last timeout for Coach Moody. So with 45.9, timeout, it'll be Stroud basketball down 1. Jeremy Kropp is number 15, who's checked in, the 6-foot freshman. Coach Tishner and Hardaway imploring the guys. No need to foul here, right? So just play good defense. Wildcats, I believe, have 1 timeout left. Been a back and forth affair here over the last 5 or 6 minutes. Free ball has definitely kept the Stroud Tigers in this, where Wildcats have had chances to extend. Too many turnovers and forced plays on drives that the Wildcats didn't necessarily need. Let's see if we can get a stop, a steal, a turnover, a rebound, whatever. And it'll force the Stroud Tigers to have to foul. Again, we've got Wilburn, Nabavi, Schaefer, Vandruff, and Acord for the Wildcats. Lindsay out of bounds for the Stroud Tigers on the sideline. Wildcats manning up, looking for that screen and roll. Cash right, loose ball. Still got it, still trying to find somebody. Fine, shoots the jumper. Vandruff with the rebound. Wildcats don't need to force it, they'll get a foul. Huge rebound by Jackson Vandruff. Skying above the guys in blue. So with 33.9, that's the third foul on Cash Wright. The senior post, Jackson Vandruff, will go to the line. Take your time, Jackson. Front rim, my friend. Take a deep breath. Gets that one to go. Big free throw there. 2-point lead for the Wildcats, 33 seconds. Tristan Baker with the ball, quickly to Wright. Right in the corner, get a trap. Skip pass into number 15, Crop. Fine, will work against Vandruff. He'll get trapped. 19 seconds. Almost a 5-second goal. Schaefer with the steal. Nabavi with the ball. And he'll get fouled. Schaefer with the steal. Nice work. Wildcats, if they hit these two, will be smelling pretty. It's in the hands of the junior guard, Nathan Nabavi. Fourth foul on Wright. Bobby gets it, 3-point lead, 53-50, 9 seconds. Crop to Lindsay, no foul. He got a walk, got a double dribble. Bobby creates the turnover on Lindsay as he tried to do a step back, but already had put the ball down. So with 4.2, full court press. Be Cashion basketball on the sideline. Timeout, Coach Hardaway. So the Wildcats, 53-50. It's been a crazy game. I'm not going to say anything yet, Maddox, Gibson. We appreciate you guys joining us. It's been a good one. Shout out to the Stroud fans who've showed up and cheered. Big shout out to the awesome Cashion contingency here that's here. The student section is rowdy as ever. I'm Neiman Abavi. Again, Maddox Gibson, Hank Brown bringing you tonight's action. First round, District 1, Area 3 of the 2023 Class 2A OSSAA State Tournament. Wildcats, if you want to go back to 2020, they made it to state. 2021 crowd made it to state, and the 2022 crowd made it to state. The Wildcats have the opportunity to make it a quadruple opportunity, a quad, back to back to back to back. Well, it starts tonight, and it has not been pretty by the guys at home, from home here in Cashion. Out of bounds, it looks like it'll be Anthony Wilburn. Vandruff, Acord, Schaefer on the line. Let's see if they're going to do a double screen to work Nabavi inside and somebody out deep. Into Vandruff. He's going to get fouled. So with 2.8, Vandruff just got to put one in. Wildcats were down 5, 6-11 in the first. It's the fifth foul on number 11. Thank you, on Tristan Baker. They were down 11 at halftime, 16-27. Down 6 in the third quarter, and obviously knotted up at the end of the fourth as we head here to overtime. Up 3. Checking in will be number 12, Brandon Davis, 5'8" freshman. As Tristan Baker is fouled out. Coach Dunn having Moody trying to empty the bench. And Vandruff gets it. With that, most likely the Wildcats will be victorious, snatching victory from defeat. Gets that one to go. 2 seconds, 1 second from the S and Cashion. No good, and the Wildcats victorious 55-50. I don't know how they did it. They did it. Give credit to Stroud Tigers. They laid it all on the line as Dylan Baker had a night of all nights. Jacob Beck was phenomenal. Jordan Lindsay was great. Cash Wright came in cold, made 5, but it was the Cashion Wildcats basically scratched and clawed their way back into this and are victorious. Moved to 12-12 on the season, and they'll be taking on the Christian Heritage Academy Crusaders Thursday night in Stroud at 7 p.m. Hank. So we'll have a trophy presentation here as the Cashion Wildcats.
Y'all are trash.
All right, Colton Niemeyer there with the trophy there. Wildcats victorious, another district championship, but it's not about district titles. It's about making it deep in the state title and getting that gold ball. Boys and girls both go, and they both win. It's a nice start to the playoffs. We'll see you next Thursday in Stroud. We'll have a couple of baseball games in between. But for my man Maddox Gibson, my homeboy Hank Brown, I'm Neva Nababi. Appreciate you guys joining us as the Cashion Wildcats victorious 55-50. Moved to 12-12 over the Stroud Tigers. It was a good one. All right, so again, we'll join you soon. Hang tight. Make sure and follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for updates and where we're going. Appreciate you guys joining us tonight. Go Cats and God bless.